Welcome back to Allegedly. It's me, Matthew Weiss.
And I'm Theo Vaughn.
We have an international superstar with us today.
We do.
That was the weirdest beginning of show I've ever heard in my whole life.
I think it got lost in translation, possibly.
Weirdest?
Maybe. No, I
Yeah.
think I got everything.
Yeah. Well, you decode it for us then.
Yeah.
That's the voice of comedian, actor, Kev Adams.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
From
Happy to be here, guys.
Actually, listeners, I'm gonna have Kev talk for just about 30 seconds, and you see if you can guess where he's from before we say where. Is that okay, Kev? Do you mind
no
doing
problem.
that?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Wait, do you want him to speak in English or in his native language?
Ooh, I think in English maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Kev, what did you do today?
So I woke up this morning with my girlfriend. I woke up this morning with my girlfriend. That was very cool. We had a breakfast, and then I went home, and then I saw my boys, and then we were like, "What are we doing today? Let's go have lunch." And he was like, "All right, let's go have lunch." And then 2 hours and a half later, we were like, "All right, let's go have lunch." So we're gonna have lunch, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I have to do this podcast today." And they were like, "Okay, let's go to the podcast today." And then half of them were like, "Yeah, but we don't want to go to this podcast because you're gonna do the work and we're gonna wait." And one of them was like, "Okay, let's go to the podcast." So here we are, and yeah, that was a fun day.
Right, man.
So, if you didn't guess it, it's China. China, everybody. He's a big Chinese comic. No, it
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
It's France, man. It's a
He's
Frenchman.
France. So, okay, so first off, you're French. You do stand up, correct?
Exactly.
But you also do acting and things like
Exactly.
that. And you're out of here, gonna break into the U.S.
No,
world.
I'm trying to
Is that hard?
to make the French take over, which is very hard.
Yeah, because there's not many French. It's like 30 French here?
You hear about all the Australians that come and the British that come. You don't hear about many
Yeah,
French.
there's a lot of British, there's a lot of Australian, there's a lot of like even South African, there's a lot of all around the world, but not a lot of French. There is some French, there's some Belgian comedian, but not a lot. So yeah, I'm here to make our voice heard.
Nice.
Well, you have like 6 million something followers on Instagram
Yes.
or Twitter or whatever.
So yeah, so your voice is heard there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to step up.
Yeah, I know, but my voice is heard in my country.
Right.
You know, like in 6 million followers, you have 5.5, they're French.
That's
Wow.
most of France. How many people are in France?
There's no one in France, by the way.
Oh,
They're
wow.
all on Twitter.
But and so tell us a little bit about that journey, because was that like a brave move, or was that just the logical next step? What was going on?
I don't know. I think because I'm not stopping my career in France. You know, it's like I'm always doing movies, making movies, writing a new show for a new comedy show for France as well. But you know, like I feel good here, and I feel it's a good new challenge, because sometimes you need challenge in this life. You know, like I started being a comedian. I was like 16 years old, and I was like, okay, this is the challenge. You know, I gotta make it. I gotta break walls. I gotta be the number one. And then I did this whole thing, like 3 shows with a lot of success and 10 movies and 2 TV shows, and I was like, okay, I love it, and I want to continue this career here, but I need a new challenge. I need to go up on stage and being looked by people who are like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, I need this.
Wow.
I don't know why.
That's brave, bro.
I don't know why. So maybe when I'll make it in America, I'll go to China after
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
it there. So I don't know. It's always about challenge. You know, I think I need challenge, and it's important for me. And it's like also important for my career in France, because suddenly, like, you know, when you challenge yourself and you're not comfortable and you're not like famous and everything, you have a whole new life. So
Right.
a lot of funny stuff to tell.
So you're
that's
like super famous over in France.
kind of.
And so what's
Your
it
buddy's
like?
here.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's ask him.
Is he super famous?
Okay, so he's gonna
Like,
participate.
give me a Broadway equivalent.
He's like the most successful young artist that has ever been in France.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you. That's a good friend, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
a good friend.
He said he's the most successful young artist that's ever been in France.
Well, Joan of Arc was.
Why do you take back his accent? That's not cool. What
Sorry,
you did.
let me try it better. He was is like the most successful young artist
He's
that's
not Persian.
ever been in France.
Yeah, he's not
I'm
Persian
bad
at
at
all.
accents, so let me try. He might be Persian.
Half Persian.
Persian.
There you go.
Boom
So you got it half right. So what's it like for you then to be probably recognized and whatever, and there's tons of articles and shit about you in France, and then you come here? Is it humbling?
That's very cool. I mean, I like it. I like the balance between the two experiences. Like for example, sometimes I go in a club in France, and it's pretty easy. Like they open the door, hey Kev, they know me, and we go to the table, and there's girls, and it's awesome, and everybody's happy, and we don't have any problem, and I'm taking selfies with people and everything. And the day after, I take the airplane, I arrive in LA, and I go in another club the night after. And most of the time, like they say,
Damn,
hello.
Jude Law has better hair than I thought.
No, they say, okay, it won't happen tonight. It's not possible. You can't come in. And I like, this. I think it's awesome to be able to experience both. Because when you're a star, when you're famous in the U.S., sometimes you're famous all around the world, so you don't know this.
Right.
But the fact that I'm being famous in a country like France, and then I come here and nobody knows me, I don't know. I think there's something funny in there.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
it's
I
really
So
interesting.
wait, did you pull out the card when you're like in line at the club and they say not tonight? Do you say then, well, let me show you how many Twitter followers I have?
No,
yeah,
never.
That would be kind of douchey.
That would, yeah, right?
I bet you would get in that way though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They would probably go, oh, all you have to show is your Twitter followers, and they'll let you right in.
And what's the difference between nightlife but in France and here in Los Angeles? You notice anything?
By the way, nightlife doesn't end at 2 a.m. In France. Like you can go to a club and finish at 5, 6, no problem. Here at 2, it's over.
Yeah.
Because they have yoga at 6. Right? So, it's pretty different. It's pretty different. Like in France, when you go to a club, you're going to go out around 1 a.m.
Wow.
If it's 1 a.m. in LA, you're like, all right, fuck it, let's stay home. We don't have we don't have enough time to go to the club and come back and everything. So yeah, it's very different. But I mean, I like both. I think both are cool.
What's the stand-up scene like there? The French aren't exactly known for their sense of humor. Right?
No. Right, you're right. But I mean, by American people. It's important and precise because there's a lot of people in Europe that thinks that French people are very funny. For example, French people.
Go.
So no, actually, it's a new stand-up scene. It's pretty new. It's been 10 years, 15 years that we have a lot of new comedians every year, every month. Maybe less than 10 years.
Wow.
Before this, we have a tradition of comedy on stage that you can't really call stand-up because it was like more theatrical.
Like Molière or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Molière was a while ago,
Okay,
man.
but still, man.
He was one of my favorite stand-ups.
Bro, yeah,
I
bro.
love when American goes Molière or something like that. I think this dude was cool, right? I saw him at the Comedy Store. No,
I think Molière has been here, actually. This place has been here a long time.
no, actually, Molière was a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, it started with a guy called Coluche. Maybe you heard about Coluche. Okay. So that was like the first stand-up comedian in France. The first guy who was like, he used to go up on stage, take a mic, and tell some jokes.
Right.
And it was like in the 80s. And
You've heard of him, too? Your friends heard of him?
Yeah.
Coluche?
Yeah.
everybody knows him in France.
Okay.
Right? So that was Coluche. Now the guy's dead. And there's like a whole new generation behind him and after him and then a whole new generation after them. And now I'm like in the new generation. You see what I mean? So it's been like four generation that we have stand-up comedy on stage in France.
How do you think the humor differs from there here? Like, do you think your act would...
There's so many differences. It's impossible to... I know what your question is going to be. Can you translate? It's impossible.
Does it? No, I was going to say...
No, I wrote 3 original shows for France. You can't find one joke to translate for America.
Wow.
Yeah, do you know why? Because it's about culture. All is about culture. Like when I go up on stage in France, I'm going to talk about this TV show. I'm going to talk about this commercial that everybody knows. I'm going to talk about this political guy that everybody knows who's weird because he has those hairs and this nose, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, I mean, I didn't grow up with American TV. I don't know about. Sometimes it's very hard for me to improv. You know. So I see comedians, they go, where do you come from? This is your wife? This is your wife? And then me, I'm lost, you know, I'm whole new in this country. Sometimes I'm like, for example, where do you come from?
Philadelphia.
Okay, cool. I don't know anything about Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's impossible for me like to improv and everything. So I'm trying to talk with American people. I'm trying to get like to get to understand the culture.
And watching, like, are you pop culture stuff?
Non-stop. I have to.
Okay.
Like I'm always watching new American stuff. When I see a billboard in the street, I'm like, all right, I gotta watch this because maybe this
Like
is what American
Kardashians?
people-
Like,
no,
do
I'm
you
not.
follow-
Not watching
No,
this. To
okay.
be honest,
That's
No.
okay.
You do, right?
I mean,
You were a little bit excited when you told
Yes,
me.
he did.
No, but I mean, if you're talking about jokes and pop and culture, like they're a big part of the
Yeah,
culture.
you're right. You're right. I
Especially in
should.
gay
I should
culture.
watch it. I should.
Gay
watch
culture. A lot of men want to be
No, it has
want to be a
nothing to
breast
do with
implant
gay.
in Chloe's chest. That'd
I
be
should. I
every
should
gay
watch a
man
little
dream.
bit of Kardashian. I'll watch it.
It's just first thing that popped in my head.
No, but I watch a lot of TV shows. I love watching a lot of like news TV. You know, like I love being on ABC or CW at night and see what American people are watching right now. You know.
Well,
Right.
nobody's watching CW.
No?
but-
Okay, I gotta stop watching it.
yeah, ABC, CW is but no, they're Riverdale.
So maybe ABC. Yeah, they have
Riverdale and Arrow are watched.
And
but-
now, do you have did you have a family that's similar to the Kardashians in France? Do they have something like that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, we have kind of a Kim Kardashian in France. Her name is Nabila.
Nabila?
And yeah, she's like the Kim Kardashian for French people.
So she did. What did she do? Nothing.
Exactly like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear makeup and stuff.
Yeah, she's like hello,
pretty?
and she's like talking about brands, and she's launching her own brands, and she was in a reality TV show.
And does she have
Yeah.
any family or no? She have children?
No, she doesn't. She has a boyfriend and a little brother, and you can see all of them in
Oh,
like
yeah.
some TV shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you love TV show here, like, because she could be compared also to Donald Trump, for example. You know, Donald Trump was like this kind of guy also,
Right.
and he became president.
Right.
So maybe Nabila will be president in my country.
What's the What's the
What do you mean by ooh? Like, oh,
could be
it's
cool.
an attack?
No.
Okay. Travel to Paris.
I like your friend too. He's very cute.
Wow.
Oh, you're very handsome too. But I know
Thank
you're
you very
taken.
much.
Dude,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
tell
I'm
them
taken.
both are handsome.
No,
Pick
they
one.
both are. But I didn't. I'm you
Pick
know,
one,
telling
bro.
him why I didn't go
you're right,
there
you're right.
first.
I'm taken, and he's not.
Oh.
There you go, huh?
Give him a point. Give him a
And
Yeah.
Wow.
you had a point.
Wait, but are you? Do you play for the?
You date men or women?
point. I play for the same team.
Sometimes you change team, huh?
At
Yeah.
1 a.m. Sometime at 1 a.m. he switches to the other
Sometimes
team.
around 1:30, he's like, all right, fuck it, let's go in to the
What
other
happens in
In
USA
France.
or in France, whatever? Yeah.
Now, is there a lot of like? There's a lot more gay men in France, right?
Team.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of gay friends in France, but I don't think that we have more than here.
What would make you think that there's more
I
people?
feel like
there?
it would be an environment that's more comfortable with people being able to come out of the closet, probably than America.
All right, fair enough. But no.
Okay, point for him.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess because of the conservative, like it's a little more European. I guess that's
I
what
don't-
I'd say.
I don't
mean, it's
know.
just been around longer. You know, I think a country that's been around longer has more time to like.
Kev, you're completely straight.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, always have been.
Always have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it bad?
No, I think it's fine. He is disappointed because
You're very handsome, and you're Jewish.
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The points.
dang Jewish
right, you
points,
got
huh?
2 points.
This is a Jewish point.
My
got it.
grandfather died in the Holocaust.
No, he
Really?
did not.
Yes, he did.
What?
For real?
Yep, fell out of a guard tower.
Stop it.
Points.
I take you a point out. Oh,
Yes,
Oh, come
thank
on,
you.
that's a
No,
good
you
joke.
can't-
Insensitive
you
Look,
can't-
the only
joke.
audience member is laughing.
Oh, that's
It's not
insensitive
insensitive.
I
joke.
hate this
Holocaust
joke.
was
It's not a
400
good
years
joke at
ago.
all. I knew this joke since I'm 6, and it's very
It's
bad.
an old joke. It's not bad. It's a dad joke.
It's a bad joke.
So what's like in your American routine? Like, what do you hit on?
Actually, I have a lot of meetings, meeting producers, directors, and everything. I'm trying to learn English. I'm trying to improve
You're pretty
my
good.
English.
Very good.
yeah,
Thank
English
you,
is really
bro.
good.
I
Yeah.
do love how you put the emphasis on prov and improv because we say
Improv.
improv. You say
Oh, you say improv.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Improv.
But
improv.
Improv, yeah.
Yeah,
Improv.
it's very hard. The emphasis for us, it's very hard.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
But you did. So you did a movie. You already did The
I-
Spy Who Dumped Me.
Yes, I did a movie with Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon.
Not
Wh-
too shabby way to
no,
start
the
off here.
emphasis is not good on their name.
No, good.
Okay, cool.
No, that was good.
So yeah, that was just a small scene. It's a small part, very small part, but that was awesome to be a part of an American movie. You know, that was very very cool.
And were you more nervous than showing up on set to a French film, or the same? It was all just regular.
No, I was like, I was shaking.
No.
Yeah, because I wanted to be good and I wanted to, not disappoint the people that have chosen me. So I was like, all right, let's be very good. Let's not be just average, regular. Let's be very good. Like,
Right.
let's be awesome. So
Right.
that's what I try to do. But I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know if I made it.
I feel you. Oh, if you made the cut. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so
Maybe they're gonna cut me.
Yeah,
cut
maybe
me
it
out of the
happens.
movie. It's
Here-
possible, but if they don't, I'll come back and talk with you guys about this movie.
Good.
Okay.
So here's a question. Going back to the dating thing.
Yes, tell me.
So I know you're taken, and
Yes.
you date Miss Universe.
You know what?
What?
I didn't know.
It's. I mean, I literally was looking for last minute questions, and then I saw tons and tons of articles like within the hour written about you.
Yeah. It dropped today. Actually, I don't really talk about it.
Oh wow, so this is recent news.
This is recent news,
So then
and
how-
this is about it's when I'm always making jokes about everything, but when it's not about only me, it's about her
Right.
as well.
Right.
I don't want to say some.
Of course.
Which
some stuff that
galaxy? Can you just tell us which galaxy?
Yeah, it's like the Alpha 1 galaxy,
Ooh, okay, long as we're narrowing it down.
which is ours, which is cool.
I just want to ask, why did it come out now? Did you feel like you wanted to talk about it before? Or
No,
did someone
I
found
haven't.
out?
I haven't talked about it.
Oh, so
and,
someone like broke the news or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, she did an interview,
Ah.
and yeah, I don't think she said we are together or anything.
Gotcha.
Because even me, I don't say yes we are together. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, it's
But
clear.
it's like people in France, exactly like in the US, they always want to know who's dating who and why and everything. So yeah, it's like
Now, but tell me this, just as a regular man, where does a regular man from Earth meet Miss Universe? Like if they're walking.
you can like pretty much you can. Have you ever been on the moon?
No, but I did meet Buzz Aldrin last week.
Okay, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he will explain you better than me.
Ah,
It's pretty cool. You just take a spaceship and then it's pretty easy. Easy. Have you ever done a hike, for example?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same.
okay. Yeah.